But yeah, the more of it that you do, the better you'll get. And when it comes to talking to clients, yeah, also just being real, like agreeing with them, hey, look, you're right, like you didn't get any results. And that sucks. By the way, if I was putting myself in your shoes and I was spending thousands of dollars a month and I didn't close any clients, I'd be stressed as well. Mind you, I'm a business owner, so I've done that before. But let me tell you something. John also had a slow start to his campaign. And it wasn't until he got to month 5 where he made even 1/10 of his money back. But what happened by month 12? He 5x'd his revenue. So sometimes how you start isn't how you finish, but you have to finish. I kind of use things like that when I'm talking to clients, and oftentimes I'm not the one that talks to the clients as much anymore. But guys, for like the first 4 to 5 years, I was the one that had to have those difficult conversations with the clients, right? So yeah, you gotta get good enough to where you can hire people to do those things for you. Now I've got like 20 account managers, that talk to our clients for us. All right. What is the best way to convert a client asking for prices? I give a big range. So like if they're really stubborn, like I want to know the pricing, I'm like, well, like if I said it was $1 million, like would that turn you up? And then like make them laugh a little bit just to like deflate the temperature, because they really don't know pricing. They're really trying to figure out, am I going to get value in excess of what I'm spending? So if I can properly convey that, then the number is arbitrary. For example, what I told someone I think earlier this week was, look, our program, it could be $3K a month, it could be $30K a month, it could be $3. Ultimately, I need to get you referrals, right? So the price is arbitrary. You want my conviction that I can get you this result. Fair enough? Okay, great. So here's proof of me getting the result. A, B, C, D, E. So like remember, when people are like showing fear in any capacity, whether it's pricing, whether it's, like timing, really they are looking for someone to out-convict them, politely. So that's my answer on the pricing stuff. How often do you cold call, or was that only when you started your business? Well, right now we have what's called SDRs, sales development representatives. So they do the cold calling like for like my company and my team. And then we have closers. So like I still close deals, but like we have other people that take majority of like the demos and the presentations with the clients or with the new clients. But for me, literally until like mid last year, I was putting up an average of 3 to 5 appointments a day by myself, But now we generate, like last week we crossed over 50 appointments in a day, but that was from my appointment setting team, right? So yeah, I started off with cold calling. I'd make 100, 200 calls a day back in the day. And if my business was struggling and I had to get back on the phone, I would do it. I have no reservations on cold calling. I've recorded a lot of cold calls. I actually had a page called CBCG Sales, where it's me with a Santa hat, and that page got taken down. So we're trying to get it back up, and if we don't, we'll create another one where you actually hear me doing cold calling and doing objection handling. So if you guys would like that, by the way, we have a free Skool group. It's in my bio, Mega Community Consulting, and it's free. You join that group, you can see videos of me pitching and cold calling. Very valuable. My sales team, they learn that before they start pitching clients, and that seems to help them quite a bit. What's a skill you'd like to develop? Many, man. I want to become a better editor, particularly for Quasar, even though I shouldn't be as a CEO doing that. I want to become better at managing money. We have a head of finance now, but guys, when I tell you, I'm so risk tolerant. I take so much risk. I take a lot of risk, right? Because I'm comfortable in it. But sometimes I'm bro, to get to $1 million a month, I need to really, really get better at putting not just the growth as priority, but also growth, what are people at that next level above you doing? And if they're just not spending nearly all of their money on the company every single month, then maybe you should do something different. Or if they are doing that, then I should be doing that even more. So yeah, managing my money better, becoming more succinct, because I know I can ramble. Obviously this is content, so I'm gonna ramble for content, I've got to get my clips in. But yeah, becoming more concise. And yeah, I'll probably get I like adding muscle on. It depends what time of the year, but I think at the end of the quarter, once we hit another revenue level and I'll add another layer of management, I'll probably get back into, I've been in the gym 6 days a week, but I want to get ripped again. That feels good. If you feel good, you feel good, you feel good. You know what I'm saying? So I feel great right now, but I want to feel even better. So those are things that I want to develop. I don't want to just be athletic and strong. I think I want to get bulky a little bit, because I feel you're going to be rich, ripped, rich and rare. Shout out to Wes Watson. Ripped, rich and rare. Yeah. Okay, is there a trick or skill you learned to improve your close rate on demo calls for Mixie? Yeah, repetition. Like I had a consultation come over on Wednesday and they were asking questions about how to do certain things. They had a startup business idea and it was a phenomenal idea. Shout out to the boys who I'm talking about. And I was like, guys, like at the end of the day, most things are more volume and better quality. That's like with everything. You trying to get a new relationship? Talk to more people, volume, and better quality. The more volume will allow you to procure for better quality. You want a better staff? You're gonna have to hire a lot of people, volume, and then you're gonna find out the good patterns that led to the quality stuff, right? So when it comes to improving your close rate on demo calls, like take more demos. Like get to the point where you're taking at least 50 demos a week. It sounds like a lot, but like it's so doable. People just aren't like taught to like hustle as much here in Australia because we have like a bit of a tall poppy syndrome. Just look at what Adrian Portelli did recently, opening up like the petrol station and all the people that are hating on it. Bro, he's about to clock another beat, I'm sure, with that play, right? Because he's thinking expansively, right? So yeah, review your calls, do more. And if you review them, if you spend 10, 15 minutes reviewing your demos every morning, you're gonna get so much better at communication and sales. It will be ridiculous. What I did until I was 22, 23 years old is I would literally, nearly every single call that I'd make a note on it. I'd be like, okay, call 73, no pickup. Call 74, picked up, I had the wrong tonality, downward inflection next time, he hung up, said fuck off. Like, I was that meticulous till like 3-4 years ago. So now, when I'm doing my daily sales training with my closers every Monday to Friday, and I'm like, okay, you pitch me, stop, change that, go it again, great, do it again, let's drill it in, fantastic, your turn, like, and then I do it as well. I get them to hold me accountable. That repetitious activity is what will make you good at closing. Like there's no trick. Like I've read a lot of the books on the tricks and the NLP, and do they help? Yeah, but the thing that helps the most, literally, is reps and then reviewing your reps.